Welcome back, defenders, to the Lucky Die. Previously, Balance sets the crowd on fire, Rhal breaks some spines, and Zaltanna cracks some bones. The heroes make their way across the infested city to the cathedral up on high. Within the sanctuary itself, they must now defend the gnomes as they seal the portal to Bellum. What secret powers does this Black Knight hold? Can they protect Trevor? And even if they succeed, will they still need to pay their lives to secure victory? I guess we're about to find out. Welcome back to the Lucky Die. The last we left it, the Black Knight had broken his way through the doors. There are a bunch of undead with him. They are butting up against or about to crash into, rather, the pew defense that Rhal and Honorino had put together. And we have Balance, who is ready to do his cool thing.
Yep.
We have Zaltanna, who's standing by to do her equally cool radass thing with Karuna by. And we have Benno, who's standing directly next to Trevor. Mechanics for this fight. It's going to take them 30 seconds, therefore it takes them 5 rounds to complete this. They must do a minimum of 3 uninterrupted rounds. I will be randomly rolling to see whether Titus gets hit on the other side.
Ooh.
So, bear in mind, failure is an option. I am prepared for it. There is a failure. Yeah, there is a chance you can't close this portal.
No.
So, that bearing in mind, everyone roll initiative. So what did y'all get?
2.
Okay, I'm going to assume you're the bottom of the round.
Always assume I'm the bottom.
I got a 14
14 for Balance.
for Balance, yep.
Benno got 16, so he's above you. Next.
13.
Okay, I'm going to have Honorino go on the same go as Benno because it makes my life easier. And we have the Black Knight. And I'm going to have him and all his cohorts go on the same go. Ooh. Well, it looks like the Black Knight and his evil cohorts get to go first because they rolled a 19.
Shit.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. All right. Let's give this a whirl then. I'm going to have its minions go first. You see this kind of horde of zombie flesh make its way towards you. You see the rotted remains of tieflings, creatures covered in fur and some others covered in scales as they kind of make their way towards you, clawing, mindless creatures, making their way towards the barrier. And as a group, they grab hold of the pew and begin to pull and twist and tear in attempting to break this down. I'm going to make them roll as 1 because it just makes dumb to do otherwise. They grab it, you hear the splintering of wood as they just basically ball through this thing as if it's basically not there. The Black Knight himself, atop his horse, makes his way forward, and the first person he sees is Rhal. So, the Black Knight pulls out his longsword and swings down for the first of his multi-attack at Rhal. From atop his steed, the sword goes completely wide. He rolled a 2. There's no way that's going to hit. So you see his sword just smash down clear next to you, and you hear it reverberate off of the stones. It kind of glides across. You see the small spark. And for his second attack on his multi-attack, he will attack you again. This time for 27 versus your armor class.
Yeah.
I think that hits. Uh-huh.
Wow.
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 And that hits you for 11 slashing damage.
That depletes my 9 temp HPs.
It does indeed.
I take the remaining 2.
You do indeed. As he splashes down at you, the sword kind of... It looks like it's there 1 minute and disappears the next. It looks like it's just completely like... Where it would be swinging down in an arc, a part of it just disappears and just slams into your shoulder. I need you to make
Oh, no.
a DC 17 con save.
Oh, I have a history of not doing those very well.
You do. Don't forget you have a plus from Zaltanna, I believe.
+3.
It's a saving throw.
+3.
Yep.
16.
As you get smacked into the shoulder with the sword, your entire body feels like it's going through some sort of bizarre phase. That kind of like exuberant energy you'd picked up from earlier from destroying the skeleton is completely gone. If anything, you feel the absolute opposite. Roll 3d10.
Oh, fuck. 19.
As you stand there and you take the damage, as the sword pulls out, you begin to immediately feel like everything's slower, everything's more painful than it was before. Everything just takes you that little bit longer. Your vision is slightly more blurred than it was before. Your senses are slightly more dulled as you age 19 years.
Oh!
Woo!
If you hit your race's maximum age limits, by the way, you actually die. So for Rhal, that is 80. For Zaltanna, that is 750. And for Balance, that is 750.
That's gonna take a while. He would just kill me with the sword before he got to that.
Of course. But you could just kill Rhal by making him age.
It's not that far from me.
I know.
I believe that makes Rhal physically 41 years old.
It does. He's halfway there.
Oh, live got a prayer.
We're halfway there. Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
All right, the other thing you need to be aware of with Temporal Strike, and then please write this down because I may not remember all the time. A creature that ages this way has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws that are based on strength, dexterity, constitution. Until the thing is removed. It will automatically remove itself after 24 hours, however, or through greater restoration.
So just, I have that now.
You have that now.
Let me just hit that button. Okay.
All right. I believe... Nah, he can take the hit. He knows what he's doing. He, upon his horse, as he's slashing down twice towards the rather irritating dragonborn to one side, his horse like nimbly jumps over the remains of the pew and is probably about halfway towards where Balance is standing. You can take an attack of opportunity if you wish. I know that Honorino is going to. Honorino completely misses. I think he's just stunned by the fact there's a horse.
Can that be the acid spit?
Yeah, of course it can.
Okay, because Rhal's suddenly feeling weaker and unable to do his normal bit that requires him to make a saving throw, right? Or nope, it's a ranged weapon attack. Fuck, okay, well, either way.
You can do it. I mean, you can do whatever. I'm going to rule that you can do whatever on your return.
No, it's cool. I can save the other thing, and I think that he would just kind of do the spit thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a 20 to hit with disadvantage.
Damn, son. And that's one of the very few things he doesn't have immunities or rather resistances to. Okay, as he passes for basically making you old, like an old man, you just spit at him, and it basically hits like the back of like his it hits him partway up the thigh, and you see it begins to like sizzle a little bit through the armor that he's wearing, and he seems visibly unhappy by this. Not massively hurt, but just annoyed.
Ooh.
That was the Black Knight's go. It is now Benno and Honorino. Benno is going to shoot twice with his bow. So in quick, rapid succession, he shoots twice and misses twice. God, he's a failure.
Yeah.
You just
Don't
see
know
these
why.
arrows just fly either side of the Black Knight, and let's say for flavor text, the Black Knight just like cuts one in half as it goes past him because he did do pretty badly in one. Honorino is going to attack some of these skellies. He's going to sort of like put himself a little bit in the way of the door of the kind of like corridor that comes out from where the doorway is, just so that he can try and prevent some stuff. He's not very good at it, but a good go. He pulls out his short sword and he stabs. And he stabs at one of the zombies, and he puts his short sword cleanly through the arm of this tiefling zombie. And let's see if the tiefling zombie can save. No, he can't. The tiefling zombie dies, falls to the ground. The spark of magical life just evaporates from him. That's their 2 goes because they were really terrible. It's now Balance's go.
Wonderful.
Let's say the Black Knight is, say, 15 feet. Why not? Also on a horse, carrying a long sword, has a shield, wearing pretty thick armor.
That sounds great. I'm so excited for him to be coming towards me. Balance is going to do the only thing he knows to do, and that is get other people to do the work for him.
Beautiful.
So Balance is going to close his eyes and concentrate super hard. And this is all flavor text here for this.
Yeah.
He kind of crosses his arms in front of him and begins channeling psychic energy into his hands. And throws his hands outwards, and I want to say like a purplish aura just emanates from him in a big sphere. And he's using his strategic mind, which affects all my friends. And I guess I'll include Honorino. And
What's the range?
60 feet.
Yeah, we're saying you can hit. I could say you can hit your companions, yeah.
That would include the Honorable Dead.
Sure.
Because I consider them allies. Benno, Tight Ass, and Trevor.
Tight Ass is not affected.
Oh, because he's on the other side of the portal. Okay.
Yes.
So basically, everybody in that 60-foot aura can, as a bonus action, take the dash or disengage action, or roll a d4 and add the number rolled to each attack roll they make that turn.
Okay.
And that's concentration up to a minute. So like this purple aura is like emanating from me, covering all my buddies.
Okay, so for anyone who's like looking through this like purplish thing, it's kind of that thing. It almost like adds like a bit like a tracer round to a thing, but it's kind of just that little bit. You're not sure if it's just that little bit behind or that little bit beforehand, but it helps you to track the movement. So it just gives you that little bit of advantage of what's going on. Awesome, I love it. What are you doing now?
I'm gonna, as a bonus action, use coordinated movement. So I consider myself an ally. Would you consider myself an ally?
Can't be an ally to yourself.
Tell that to me when I'm masturbating. Heyo.
Heyo, but that's just your right hand, right? Or you're left-handed. I don't want to know.
Remind me to punch you when I give you your laptop back.
No.
Can you punch me for me too? Fuck it, sure.
All right. So I'm going to use my coordinated movement to make it where I could back the fuck up a little bit away from this guy. And be like, Zaltanna, help.
I'd love for it to have been her go next, but it's not.
Well, it takes their reaction and lets them move half their speed. So Zaltanna, if you would like to block this terrifying thing from hurting your good friend Balance.
I would love to do that. Am I allowed to?
You can move in front of him, yeah, sure.
It's the reaction, so yeah, sure, I'll move in front of him and lift up my shield, I guess.
Okay.
And I'm going to back the hell away.
Okay. You back the hell away. I assume are you backing towards like the edge of the room? Are you backing towards the portal?
Sideways. So
towards the edge of the room?
Yeah.
Yes, you're heading towards the wall. Zaltanna, basically almost at breakneck speed, just like boom, just almost appears as if by magic in front of you, but it's not, it's psychic energy. Raising her shield and I assume weapon ready.
Yeah.
It's now Rhal's go, however. Rhal, you're by the doorway. I'm going to say that they're out of melee range for the moment because you got hit and maybe took a step back or something. You are free to do movement as you wish. There's a lot of undead pouring through. There's Honorino standing kind of half heroically in the doorway. What do you want to do?
Oh, goodness. I want to get right up on them in the doorway. And use my breath weapon.
Okay, sure. Go for it.
Hopefully that should slow them down.
Oh man, I'm about to roll a shitload of D20s, aren't I?
I'm gonna get like right over Honorino's shoulder, basically.
Okay.
And definitely put myself 5 feet of them so that I can regain that temporary HP bubble.
I will allow such a manipulation of the space, sure.
Okay.
Go for it. Roll a thing.
They need to make...
Woohoo!
They need to make DC 13 dex saves.
All right.
Or half damage on a successful save. In a 5 by 30 foot line.
Well, all of those pass, so they only take 8 damage.
Okay.
All of those fail. So you see 3 of them evaporate. Sorry, you see 3 of them just like basically melt down as the flesh begins to like basically slop off them. The rest of them just seem to be singeing a little. A bit further in the back. How big is your line? 30 feet. Fuck.
That's why I saved it. Could have used it on the bridge back there, but I was like, nah.
And a bunch of nat 20s. All right. All in all, you managed to kill at least 6 of them. Just completely fizzle out. The rest of them are pretty much below, you would assume below half health. You have done significant damage in this tiny ass corridor. It's not good in any way, shape or form for these creatures, as they are basically beginning to crawl their way across their broken companions. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on my turn, and can stand next to Honorino and try to keep as many of the zombies from entering as I can, while keeping an eye on their movements and trying not to get bitten, basically.
Okay. I think you can just do that as a thing because of balance.
Mine only does dash or disengage.
Okay.
No dodge. I wish.
Lame. All right, yeah, so you use a key point. Okay. And you basically get into that stance of, don't hit me, motherfuckers.
And I get that temp HP bubble, yeah?
Yeah, of course you do.
Cool.
Absolutely you do.
And that is it then.
Okay. We now find ourselves at the bottom of the round with Zaltanna.
On the bottom.
Standing in front of Balance. The horseman is... He's not exactly diving towards Balance because Balance has gone to one side, but where Balance was standing is where he's heading. He's definitely heading towards the portal. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go after the fucking horseman.
Vow. Please vow.
Fuck yeah.
Please vow. Please vow.
Oh, I'm vowing.
Kill
You
him
just hear
alive.
in the back of your head Balance going, please vow, 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 vow. You can vow.
Zaltanna, vow, please. Vow, please.
Vow
Yes,
now, vow now.
I'm vowing my enmity. I'm gonna point my my sword at him and say, "Hey, buddy, fuck you," and that's my enmity.
Casey.
All right. Sorry. Okay, I can be more epic.
No.
Give me a
Casey,
minute.
you had the perfect opportunity to go, you shall not pass. Perfect opportunity.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. Rewind.
I will allow a
Rewind.
retraction of that. Please
Rewind.
edit this so it sounds cool, Neil.
Rewind. Zaltanna points her sword at not Sauron and says, "You shall not pass." Which sounds terrible in her accent, but okay. And
It's a beautiful, iconic moment.
By edit that to make it sound good, you mean leave it all so that it's funny, right?
Yes.
yes, 100%.
Yes, I do. All right. You basically feel tear like, yeah, he will not pass. You feel it in the back of your mind. Like, yeah, there's a response.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go for it.
Advantage attacks. Murder.
Oh, I'm doing some murders, hopefully. God, please let there be murders.
Damn. All right. Murder strike 1. I please do the thing.
Oh, yeah, give me a second, because I get 2, right? So.
No, just do, if you're going to smite, do smite on this one first.
Oh, I'm smiting. Oh, yeah, I'm smiting on the 24. And because I said last time, when I said between episodes that I had a really stupid idea for something to say. And only because I'm a horrible person. She brings it down and she goes, hold on a sec. This is my boomstick.
Oh my god.
And that's when the thunder strikes.
Okay. So roll your smitey damage, please.
Yes.
Is it undead?
Good question.
Actually, I need to check.
Or
I
fiend?
don't believe it is. I think you may be shit out of luck on this one. No, it's not.
What?
It's not undead.
Is it a fiend?
Nope.
Fuck. Sorry, Casey, I tried.
That's okay.
You tried. Go on. Roll the smite damage. Go
Well,
for
I'm doing
smite.
it to second level, so we're gonna say
Ooh, damn.
so that's an extra 13, which is good because that 24 was a 9 damage.
Yeah. So as you swing down the first time, yelling that this is your boomstick, in almost perfect response to the word boom, this bolt of lightning shoots down from the heavens above, passing through the stones of Savros' once holy temple, and you just strike down hard on the lower shin of the horseman as he attempts to pass you, for a grand total of 24 damage on that swing.
And then on my second swing, does either of those hit? Or actually, it would be 18. Does an 18 hit?
Yes. Just.
And I don't get to smite again, so.
You can?
Yes, you do.
Oh, I can?
You can smite on every hit.
Oh.
Just eats your spell slots.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a first level spell slot this time.
Okay.
And this time she goes, "You've been thunderstruck."
Oh my god. Thunderstruck! I kind of want to remove the damage for this. So the
Does
second
that count
one,
as your one?
That's her one for this episode. As you strike at almost exactly the same place, as you kind of lunge after that same part of the leg, again you just see an explosion of lightning come from the point just as you nip the back, and you just see a nice blood flow coming from the back of this creature as you take it for 22 damage.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes, baby.
Numbers.
Yes.
So many numbers. Okay, that's your go done. Are you doing anything else?
Just feeling really righteous in the fact that I made two really good references and got away with both of them.
Okay, I'll take that. I don't know. He might turn around and smite you for this stuff. I don't really know. But we'll find out. Hey, Guatfo. All right, so we go to the top of the round. And it is now the Black Knight's go. The Black Knight will attempt to recharge his Temporal Strike.
No, don't.
Guatfo as to whether he did or not. As he's charging towards the portal, he looks round at this thing that has just basically tried to stun gun his leg. He doesn't appreciate this, and he will strike down at Zaltanna.
I was doing it for his own benefit. He should appreciate the fuck out of me.
He appreciates you by hitting you with his longsword.
Gross.
For a 22 versus your armor class.
Gross, dude, I'm gay.
20,
what was it?
22 hits.
Yeah, of course it does.
I don't want to assume. No, I do assume. And he hits you for 10 damage.
Oh no.
You also need to make a DC 17 saving con throw. All that good shit.
There it is.
Sorry.
Nope, that's an 11.
Roll 3d10.
Oh boy.
It might take a while to age Zaltanna, but he's going to give it a damn good
I
try.
also got 19 years.
You aged 19. You are now physically 139 years old.
And I look damn good for it.
You probably don't look much different. You're in the prime.
If Rhal gets another one of those, he could die. Well, 2 more.
2 more. Yeah, he's not quite. He can't. Basically, unless I rolled max damage both times, or you rolled max damage, I don't think you could die in just 2 hits. But there we go. He is, however, going to continue forward. He's going to go past Zaltanna as he swung out with his sword. Again, it kind of disappears partway through the arc and smashes into the side of your arm, and you just feel that kind of cold, aging presence. Your eyes are probably actually not much different in 19 years for a dwarf means fuck all. You probably barely even noticed, to be honest. But you still suffer the same effects of being disadvantaged on strength and dexterity and all those good checks, so...
I get disadvantage I'm old on my strength and my dex, even though I only aged 19 years. Jesus.
Yes, you do.
Because it's different for me than it is for a fucking...
But you, as Balance just said, you do have advantage because you have Vow of Enmity.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get that anymore. Basically, that's negated on him. He basically rides past you. He's heading towards the portal. He's heading to run down Benno. You can take an attack of opportunity should you wish.
Oh, I'm taking a fucking attack of opportunity, and I have advantage, right? So.
No, you don't.
It's straight roll because they cancel each other out.
Yeah, because you are at disadvantage for being older, and you're at advantage for being Vow of Enmity, so you are even Stevens.
Well, nope.
with
That's
that
a 7.
resounding natural 1. You're just not used to being old. Inverted commas.
Yeah, those like that nothing amount of time that you added to my life. Oh, I feel like I'm ancient now.
I know. You're just unexpectedly old. Like, it's like someone's just like punched you in the gut and you're like, oh man, that was unpleasant. You just get that feeling at the moment. It's just off-putting. As he rides and charges at Benno, and he goes for the second part of his multi-attack.
Uh-oh.
What a dick.
For a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
Benno!
Eep. Okay. Nobody panic. Benno might outlive this. Oh my god, he's going to outlive this.
Oh, thank God.
As you see him like strike down with the longsword at Benno, and you see it like clang off of his shoulder as he gets a nice gash for some damage. And then as he's there, very, very close to Benno, seeing that he is protecting this tiny gnome who's doing all the work, he activates his action surge.
Oh, shit.
And he attacks Benno again with his multi-attack.
We're gonna die. We're gonna have to run away. We're gonna die.
Holy shit, Benno dodges one, like the boss that he is. Holy shit, poor. That's good. As you see this first strike go wide, Benno just kind of like nimbly dodges out of the way, but as the Black Knight pulls his sword up, he just swings at that perfect time and manages to get him just across the side of the gut for some damage.
Guys, I think we might have a problem.
But don't worry, Benno is okay. He's still alive.
That's not what I'm worried about.
All right, so now it's the undead by the door. Right in front of you, there are half-melted zombies. So their faces are literally just like dripping down. One of the eyes is sort of burst and is fizzling in the socket. That one's going to attack you, and the one that is also a tiefling is going to attack you. And the other one, which looks probably more like an orc, is going to attack Honorino because fuck that guy and he can have the orc.
The two of them have disadvantage.
Disadvantage on me.
Yes,
Dodge.
they do. Well, that was a natural 1, so that one misses. And that one was a 20 versus.
Yep.
Sorry. And he does 5 damage to you.
Okay. I'm going. Well, what kind of thing is that?
That comes out of your
Kind
temp
of damage.
HP first.
Yeah, it comes out temp first.
I know.
And the
I'm
other
gonna
one,
use
the
my
big orc
reaction
dude. Ooh, go on then.
to
What are you
do
doing?
the fade away and become invisible.
Okay. All right, you pass into the stalking. You go completely disappear. Everything around you is slowed down. Everything around you is kind of that really odd sepia tone. Except if you look around and look at the portal, that too is bright red, purples, and blacks. It's moving at the same speed. Everything on the other side moving at the same speed as everything that's moving on this plane. Okay. Your spectre friend is there too.
I wave.
You see him shake his head and just wave back. Right, okay. We can have a quick one-line conversation with him when we get to being your go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's happened, and now one of the other surviving zombies is going to attack Honorino. And natural 20s. I don't know if I need to feel good about this.
Oh no, stop. No,
And Honorino
no.
takes a lot of damage. Okay then. Right, that being their go, more undead stream into this corridor between the doorway and where you and Honorina are standing, Rhal, invisible or not. And they just basically crawl over the bodies of the molten ones in front of them. They just climb over them like they're just, slightly rough ground. They care very little for it. Okay, it's now Benno and Honorino. I'm going to do Honorino first because he just got hit and he's going to hit the one that hit him nearest. And natural 1, so he does do Dickle. And Benno is going to shoot twice at the Black Knight, who is bearing down on him. So I believe it's disadvantage in melee. Fuck it, that's what we're going to go with. The first one, he manages to pop an arrow into its gut for actually damage. Holy shit.
He can, as a bonus action, disengage.
You are correct, and he will do that. He takes his second shot. And misses. And yes, he will use his bonus action to dodge. That's a good call, thank you.
No, disengage.
Disengage. Sure. You basically see him shoot once, and the arrows sink into the guts of the Black Knight, who doesn't seem to register it, but you do see something dark and thick pouring from the wound. And you see the second arrow just go completely wide, as he's basically just kind of like tumbling to one side and heading towards where Balance and Zaltanna are standing. So he is safely out of the way. Which is leaving poor Trevor the gnome exposed.
No, Benna, why? That's because he's a range guy.
He is indeed. All right, it's now Balance's go.
Hey.
Oh, by the way, the gnomes have one round uninterrupted.
We're fucked. All right.
How many? They need 3 rounds uninterrupted?
They need 3 as a minimum.
Zaltanna's not in melee range of this guy anymore, right?
She is not.
I'm gonna try.
Go for it.
Balance is gonna run in front of Trevor, blocking him.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna look at the Black Knight and say, "You will not win this day." And with that, he's going to use Broken Will, and he's going to use Psionic Surge to enhance it, which is an ability I have not used yet.
Nice. Okay.
So Psionic Surge, I overload my Psychic Focus to batter down an opponent's defenses, imposing disadvantage on the saving throw. And Broken Will, creature needs to make an intelligence saving throw. If it fails, I get to choose the target's movement and action on its next turn.
Okay. Disadvantage, you say?
Yep.
DC is
15.
See those. They're supposed to be the same number. There they are.
Those are 4s.
They're 4s.
That's good.
They're double
Okay.
4s. He fails his wisdom saving throw.
So psychic waves of energy, like pure physical waves of energy that distort the air, shoot out from Balance, and a trickle of blood pours out of the corner of his eye and down his cheek.
Oh, wait, hang on a minute. It doesn't work as immune to something, right?
Immune to being charmed. He's immune to being charmed, isn't he?
Sorry about that. No, he's not immune to being charmed. You're fine. Well, I assume that's the end of his go. I just needed to double check, okay? I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting fucked.
No, fuck this guy. He's a bad guy.
All right, that being the end of his go, Rhal, it's your turn.
What kind of an action is it to have a midlife crisis? Because I'm 40 now.
I believe it's a con check for you.
Okay.
What do you want to do now?
Oh man.
Have a midlife crisis.
Oh man. I want to stop fighting and go somewhere and just take a long vacation.
Become a
Buy
parrot
a Ferrari.
head. Become a parrot head. Follow Jimmy Buffett. Marry a young woman with blonde hair and big boobs, and buy a sports car.
Are you
Well,
sure
she
you're
was a
not
golden
describing
dragon
me
ball.
right now?
Are you a middle-aged
so
man?
what are you doing, Rhal?
No, but I feel like it with that description.
Okay, so Broken Will, if I attack it,
It will not matter.
it will not
Unless
matter.
you kill
Okay.
it.
Well, what I was going to do, my plan was to stunning strike it and use this opportunity of not having disadvantage to do so. But if I stunning strike
Stunning would fuck me.
yes, if I stun it, that would be not great.
You are still at disadvantage.
Still at disadvantage.
Yeah,
It would be evened out because of invisibility.
Oh, yeah, that
yeah.
would be that, yeah.
That's why
It'd be a straight roll.
so-
that's why I did the fade away. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm still gonna hit him, but I'm not going to stunning strike.
That's fine. So, like, all sneaky, like, you're just gonna, like, sneak up behind him and just, like, kidney shot him or something?
Yeah. First, I'm gonna look up at the Spectre friend.
Yes.
Like on my way over there, just kind of walking. So, you can send a letter to Emma? That's what I understand?
You just need to tell me what you want me to say. I can always hear you.
Where is she?
At that point,
No.
as I said, one line.
Damn it.
Snooze, you lose, bro. So you basically begin to fade back into the world, And
Okay.
anyone who's nearby will hear you say, "Where is she?"
No.
But you get to do your attack at normal.
Okay.
You don't lose your bonus from being invisible just because you're saying it as you're coming in. People are like, "What the hell was that?" Ah, shit. So go for it.
Oh, that was with disadvantage, but it was still a 3.
That's
No.
10. Yeah, even with the D4, I don't think that'd do it.
No,
Nope.
there's not a chance.
And I get a second attack with disadvantage now.
Yes, you do.
10 doesn't hit.
I'm afraid not.
That is it. Can I use my movement to get back to the door?
You can.
Okay. I didn't know
gonna
if
get
my
hit.
movement was different than. Well, he's
Nope.
being controlled by balance right now.
It's still a reaction.
Yeah, I can't
oh.
affect
You can't-
reactions.
If you
Okay.
move away from me, you're going to get hit. I'm just.
Although, did you use your bonus action? Or no?
No.
Then you can disengage because of my strategic mind.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I will do that because I cannot get hit with the thing that makes you H. You can't.
He's already used that this round. He hasn't had a chance to regen it yet. Okay. In that case, you come out of nowhere and completely fail to connect any hits with him. Just like poof,
Yep.
poof. You just almost just bounce off him. He doesn't even really notice. Probably more concerned about the fact he has no will right now. Okay. It's now Zaltanna's go.
Yep. So let's see.
Balance is standing in front of Trevor. Rhal has appeared out of nowhere, swung twice, missed, and taken a step back. Benno is standing next to you.
I'm gonna run forward and do the attacks.
Can I get an idea of where you're standing?
I'm standing wherever I was fucking standing before, where Benno was. We're
All right,
in
I'm
front of
gonna say
Arch. So
I'm
not,
going to say that Balance and Zaltanna are both standing like side by side in front of Trevor. Does that make sense
she
to you?
wasn't in front of Trevor before, but yeah, she'd run by and stand by next to him. And
Okay.
as she's going by, she's gonna get an 18 to hit. Kind of her first
17 and
strike.
18. Because those would be two separate attacks because they even out.
Oh yeah, you're right. So it's 17 and an 18.
The 18 hits.
Roll
Okay.
a D4. D4. D4.
A minimum of a D4 makes it an 18, so you hit twice. There's no point rolling on that.
I helped.
Okay. Yep, so you can smite on those if you wish.
Okay, I will smite. I'm actually gonna do I believe I can do a wrathful smite. Oh wait, hold on, wait. What's the difference between wrathful and branding? Give me 2 seconds.
Wrathful, I think, is a fear effect. Branding, I think, sets him on fire.
Is he a creature? So I'm gonna do a wrathful because I wanna. If I can get him to fear, then I can get him to run away from Travis. So
He's already
He's-
being under the mind control effect
Yeah.
of Balance next turn.
right. Well
Don't
then
have to worry about
I'll
that.
do the branding because then I can. Then he can never become invisible until the spell ends.
Okay. Go for
And
it.
so that's an extra 8 radiant damage on one of them, which I will choose the 13.
Okay. So the second hit, you basically just see his soul almost being like, you see his soul being like branded, like with a big. What would you brand him with? Fuck it. What? How do you brand his soul? What does he have marked on his soul? It's just too funny to not make you do this.
Can I say it's the image of a middle finger?
The
All right,
image,
so
the tear
basically
symbol
you
is a
have three-
hand.
Yeah. Basically, what you see is two short like lines, one really long line and a really short line next to it, and one off at like 45 degrees from down the center of that. You brand that onto his soul. You feel like he's definitely on some sort of fire. Okay, that's 21 damage for the second hit. Are you smiting on the first one?
Yeah. So on the
go
first
for it.
one, it's an extra 12.
Whew, damn, girl. All right, so that gives it 23, 39, 47. Damn. Chunking through as hell.
Good. I can't do anything.
Poor Rhal. Poor Rhal.
I can keep the
'cause he's
zombies
old.
away. I'm good at hordes. That's what Rhal's good at.
You see the honorable dead like bunch around yourselves and Trevor. They feel cold and kind of weird and clammy, but they are there and they will make their attempts and attacks.
They get D4s.
Disadvantage. They all get D4s. They all miss.
Even with the D4s?
Yes. There's no way even a +4 on any of those would have made it. They had some pretty bad rolls. All right, so Trevor and What's-His-Face are now up to 2 uninterrupted rounds. Actually, they're not because I haven't rolled for the other side.
Break on through to the other side.
20.
Well then.
Beep. As you see on the other side, no, because you guys have a back to him. Rhal's probably the only person who can see this. You can see the Honorable Dead on the other side, kind of like crowding around Titus. But you just see one monstrosity with a huge long arm, massively outgrown compared to the rest of its body, just slash down, just hit him just in the small of his back, just a glancing blow. But it's enough to see the connection, the slight letting go of the orb as they are slightly uninterrupted.
No.
I forgot to roll the first round, so you guys are unlucky. All right, top of the round, it's now the Black Knight.
Hey. That's
It's
me this time.
now the Black Knight, so what does he do?
Does he regain his... what's it?
You'll never know. You'll never know.
But I will know.
No, you won't.
Why not?
Why would you?
Because I control his action.
Yeah, you control his action. And if you go to hit, I'll tell you whether it's there or not.
Okay. So I'm gonna have him slash at the... Actually, how far away are the windows?
30 feet, maybe? Wait, is that really small?
I don't know.
I don't know why I do distances. I don't fucking know.
The reason I'm asking is because I kind of want to make him jump out the window.
Okay. Oh, you want to use his move and his action to jump him out a window?
Well, I want to use the action for something different, but I mean, if I...
Basically, to get him to jump out the window, you would have to make it. You'd have to use his action because he has to
Okay.
control the beast to get it out the window.
All right, never mind then. In that case, I'm gonna have him run back to the door, invoking opportunity attacks from me, Zaltanna, all of the Honorable Dead.
I don't know.
If he is running away, he would invoke opportunity attacks from all of us.
Don't know if he does.
We've done this, but last time I did this to something, it did invoke the opportunity attacks
Yeah.
when we were fighting the Duergar.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Go on then. Smite and attack away, my people.
All right, so
I'm away from him, so.
I'm just gonna hit him with a sword.
Me.
You're not. Oh, yes, you are close enough, yeah. No, I'm going to say, Rhal, if he's passing you, just as he's passing, like you took a couple of steps back, you can hit him. I'm going to say, I'm going to allow that. I'll allow all of you to smack and hit and roll and add D4s.
I'll spit at him.
You can spit at him, that's fine, yeah. I'll take
Casey
it.
just hits.
I hit item for 9. Because it.
Yes, yes, you do.
Are you smiting?
Do you want to smite?
Oh my god, where's everything on my thing keeps disappearing? Yeah, I guess I'll smite him.
Yes.
I've got like 2 smites left, but I will use it.
Worth it.
Another 8.
All right, how do you smack him? How does this look?
As he's riding away, she just fucking slashes at him, and she goes, naughty, naughty.
Jesus
Thank
Christ.
you. Thank you. I'll be here all week
I'm
and forever
done with
for the rest of your life because you invited me to do this.
Hey, V. Yeah? I have an idea.
Okay.
It requires a little bit of retconning. A little bit. Just hear me out.
I will hear you out, but I don't promise anything.
Before I have him run away, I want him to use his action to throw his sword through the portal at the big thing that slashed Titus.
Sure. I'll allow it.
And then he runs away.
And then he runs away.
yeah.
No, to be fair, you can still have him throw the sword as he's like running away, just like poof out the other end.
Yeah, just yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can make this work. Disadvantage because he's throwing it through the portal. Well, he hits the big thing.
Yes.
Basically, it's irrelevant. You see this sword just go pew, through the portal, kind of do a little like wobbling thing as it goes through, and slam into screw it because it's more cinematic. You see the sword flip end over end as it goes through the portal, kind of stop a little bit, and then continue its momentum. And you just see it just slice this ginormous arm off of the big monstrosity on the other side.
Hey, good on you, Arch. That was a great decision.
That was a beautiful idea, yeah.
And then he runs the fuck away.
Zaltanna has hit him. Balance, you have failed to hit him.
Yep.
Rhal, are you hitting him?
I spit at him and missed.
Do you get a D4 too, or?
Oh, yeah, you did.
D4 is not going to do anything.
No.
No, D4 will not help him with that. And then we have a bunch of the honourable dead who are going to attempt to attack him. 2 of them get through. Thank fuck for that. And they both do max damage. He's looking none too good. He's looking distinctively not great. And he's missing a sword.
I got to do a thing. I did a thing, guys.
Good job. We're proud of you. Okay, so that was the Black Knight's go. The rest of the undeads are basically trying to swarm their way past Honorino. So Honorino will get a single attack of opportunity. Actually, yeah, his base damage. His base damage will basically just cleave one of the ones that you've managed to spit acid into. And you just see it just like just turn into a pool of mess. Again, it can't really overcome the damage that it's had. It can, but it's like a 1 in 20. Fuck, it's 1 in 20 chance. No, it dies. There was no way it was going to get a 20. It just pulls into something. But you basically, as you see him and you follow the Black Knight as he's running back towards the doorway, you see this undead break past Honorino, and you see about 4 or 5 of them just rushing towards Trevor. They're going to be on him in the next round, as a heads up. All right. Honorino slices another one in half because his base damage will do it. And again, that zombie doesn't live, so fuck that one. Benno is going to shoot twice at the Black Knight. And he's also going to go take his place sort of next to you two, in front of Trevor, because he realizes that running away wasn't a good idea. But the first one completely misses a natural one. Just pew, flies off into the ether. The second one does hit. This second one just takes him square in the back, and you see the Black Knight kind of arch back, and you just hear this kind of like noise.
And then the helmet falls off and it's tailless. Ah!
He's super not looking good. Yeah, helmet's on. You can try and knock it off later if you want to. But that's Future Ass's go. It's now Balance's go.
Oh god. Okay.
What do you think now?
Oh god. Pressure. I didn't think this far ahead. Oh no.
We have to get 2 more successes.
Yes, we do.
God, guys. I don't have side points for this shit. Alright, how badly damaged is he? Like, is he looking pretty...
He looks pretty peaky.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend 5 side points and I'm gonna Psionic Blast him.
Sure, go for it.
Psionic Blast at 5 side points. God, that is gonna hit like a truck, I hope. Please, 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 please. That's not really a truck. That is 21 psychic damage.
Okay, you again hear him just like this time it's more of a proper yell as he lifts both his hands up to his head and clamps his hands over where you assume his ears are going to be. He's still not down. He is decidedly unhappy. His horse has stopped, he stopped, his hands are clamped over where his ears would be. Is that all you can do?
That is all I can do. I can't use my focuses anymore. So,
nope, you are burnt. Roll.
Okay, where are the zombies at?
The zombies are probably within like 15 feet of Trevor now. So they're about to like launch themselves on and upon and around Balance, Zaltanna, Trevor, and Benno. There are a lot of them streaming through. And now that they've broken past Honorino, it's kind of like a tide that's not going to stop anytime soon.
Okay. I guess all I can do is attack 2 of them. I don't want to jump through the portal. To help on the other side.
You can try.
No, because this side's pretty important too. Until that knight's dead. So I will just try to distract zombies and stay a good 15 feet away from everyone else.
You could try a deception check if you want them to attack you instead of Trevor. Like, hey, look at me. I'm a Dragonborn.
Hey, look at me. I'm so weird. Why don't you hit me?
Well, please, come hit me. Put me
Can
out
I-
of my misery.
can I do-
you could try.
Can I do a performance check to act tough? To act like a big threat? To act like a big, meaty, juicy brain?
How are you
dessert?
doing this?
I'm going to... Oh my goodness.
I need to know how you're going to make yourself, performance-wise, be an intimidating, scary thing.
He puts his hoodie up and does a couple like false throws to kind of do his his crowd hyping that he would usually do as he fights, and he does a couple little boxing hops towards them,
Wow.
and then kind of makes a good 10-foot charge, and then makes a proper stand.
Is he standing with everyone else?
No, I'm standing about 15 feet away from them.
Okay. I go performance. Go on. Why not? It's so dumb.
Okay. Oh, well, I rolled it. Well, it's a 10 anyways.
Oh, so first one a 10.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's sad. I was hyped that was going to be a thing. But it's not. Funnily enough, a Dragonborn like bouncing on the balls of his feet, like going, put him up, did absolutely nothing. I will allow you to attack though. I'll allow you to attack once out of that.
Okay.
That's pathetic, but also kind of funny.
Yeah, I'm just going to punch one. 24 after disadvantage for 10
Damn.
bludgeoning damage.
Yes, you basically punch the snot out of the nearest skeleton and he
You
just kind of
sure you don't want none of this?
okay, roll performance again.
Roll again?
Yeah,
If I fuck it up again.
that was so quick.
I'm deleting my character sheet if I mess it again. Natural 20.
Okay, with that one, basically you punch like through the sternum and out the back of the skeletal like rib cage, wave your hand about a little bit and basically say, you sure you don't want any? That makes them pay attention. Good job, Rhal.
I turn my hand around and do the come here thing with my hand and then get ready.
Are you like matrixing, like come get it?
Yeah.
Top drawer, Zaltanna. Jeez.
My God, why do I have nothing that can help with this?
Help with what?
An army?
Throw your axe at the guy.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my fucking hand axe at him.
Well, that's my idea. You can do whatever you want.
Well, Cal's gonna be upset with me if I use another weapon, but I'll deal with it.
Well, he doesn't want you to throw him, probably. So,
I don't want to throw Cal either, so I'm gonna.
he's not really benefiting from this all that much. These aren't souls.
Wait, why can't you just run up and hit him then?
Oh, that's what I want to do instead. Take back the hand axe. I'm gonna run up and hit the fucking guy
Okay.
because I get two and I get 2 attacks. So
Sure, but first you're going to take all the opportunity attacks.
how many? Wait, fuck.
You're
No.
running through the undead to get to him.
You can use disengage as a bonus action.
Doesn't it only work on one?
No, disengage is all opportunity attacks.
Okay. Then yes, you can do that.
Yeah. So I will disengage, run up, and then I'm gonna do the stabby stab.
Please kill him.
The 15 misses.
D4.
Hold on.
Plus a d4.
Please be a 4. Nope.
Fuck.
Nope. That's a 1.
The 16 misses. The 21 hits for 6 slashing damage. Are you going to smite?
I'm gonna smite, and I'm gonna use my. Hold on. Is it worth it? Give me a second. I don't know which smite I'm gonna do. That's my problem.
It would have to be a regular one because you used your bonus action.
Oh, you're right. So that's. I can't math. Because I'm.
14.
14.
Thank you. That's 14 slashing damage. Please tell me
how'd you
I
strike at
fucking
him?
murdered him.
How'd you strike at him?
She's coming
And
down.
what do you
she's-
yell? You're
she's-
yelling something because it's a smite.
She's jumping up in the air as high as she can and bringing it down over his head to stab him. And she's yelling, of course, "Bring down the holy thunder!"
And the Holy Thunder came down and the villain was smote.
Yes!
As you slam it down straight through his head, down through his stomach, straight into the horse itself, and they just collapse to the floor, dead, smoking from the lightning damage that you have piled upon this. Radiant damage you've piled upon this creature. Calimon, I believe, gets a +1, as does his soul count, so.
Yes, I will put that down.
There you go. You have smote the Black Knight.
How many souls? I am now at 15 souls.
Fucking excellent. Good job. Now, the Horde of Undead.
Oh my god.
That's fine. That's fine.
Sure.
I can maybe hit one of those with disadvantage. I cannot hit the knight with disadvantage.
The Horde of Undead crawl up and make the horrible, horrific noises, and they basically begin to surround the three of you in melee. No, a good portion of them are over at Rhal. They're just basically focusing in on Rhal at this. So, like, as a mass, I'm gonna say that. Technically, the top of the round, I'll roll the d20 to see if Titus got hit on the other side.
Please don't. Please don't. Please not. Please not.
And he doesn't.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
The honourable dead on the other side create a very big barrier. You see one of them picking up the sword of the Black Knight and like, hey, and start like swinging and fighting with that.
Yeah.
It's a good time. So he's sort of fine on that side. But most of the undead, having seen their master being obliterated by the Holy Thunder and seeing Rhal like, yeah, dude, bring it. They all basically swarm at him. Okay. I don't think they get advantage on you.
And I didn't get to do, because I think I did something else. I didn't get to do my...
You didn't dodge?
Yeah. So they have regular attacks.
They do. So the second one is 13 versus your armor class?
Nope.
All right. The two zombies miss. The other two zombies also miss. One skelly naturally ones. The other skelly nat 20, so you take 10 damage.
Okay.
And the other one just does a simple 5 damage. As basically they begin to crowd around you. They're attacking you from all sides. Their arms are reaching out and clawing you. The skeletons that have various weapons just begin to slash down and hit at you. You're surrounded on all sides, but Trevor the Gnome is not being attacked currently.
The issue is that I'm surrounded by a horde of dead things, which makes Rhal very uncomfortable because...
Yes.
So I would probably actually need to do...
Roll a con check?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are basically like swarming around you. You've got like, bring it, bitches, and the bitches came. It's unpleasant. I'm going to say this is quite a tough check.
It's a 15.
18. Zaltanna.
So
18 because of Zaltanna. Yes. You get a little trickle, but you're in the zone. You've basically dodged so many of these. The odd scrape doesn't like really worry you too much, but you are aware that they're hoarding down on you. It's not long before you're going to get pulled down. Okay.
Oh my god. What do we do?
Benno and Honorino are basically just turning and trying to fight and shoot the odd arrow here and there. They basically can't do anything of real note. So I'm going to roll past them, and it's now Balance's go. The honorable dead are still crowded around you, and it feels really cold and weird. The zombies and the skeletons look like they're basically having their way with Rhal, and he's almost disappeared in the sea of undead. The rest of them are still streaming in from the outside and heading towards the rest of you. They are probably mere feet away. There are a lot of them.
That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. I don't have AoE things.
Let me put it like this. You need one more success for this check to basically pass. You just got to hold them off at least one more round.
All right.
Which also involves the other side of the portal.
Also involves the other side. That is beyond your control.
Yeah.
Also beyond my control. It's down to a dice roll.
Now it's not as safe to step through because if it does succeed, you're stuck on the other side.
I'm going to use Command to Strike on... Actually, did Zaltanna use her reaction?
No. Also, it's the top of the round, so she hasn't used it yet.
True. All right, so bonus action coordinated movement to allow Zaltanna to get right up in them zombies.
Zaltanna, if you wish, you can be right up in those zombies and skellies.
I'm gonna call the truly great sword my reaction.
Yep, command to strike. Go get him.
I did a 24.
Oh, you definitely did a 24. Are you going to smite? Is this the last smite? Or are you just smiting down zombies?
This is my last smite, I think. And since I got a 24, can I use this smite on every zombie around me?
No. Is the answer. I rarely say no, but
you do get to attack twice because your attack action is 2 hits.
Yes. Well, then I'm not using my smite then.
Okay, that's fine.
I will, use my last thing.
The skelly has been smashed to pieces.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna smash it. I'm also gonna use my second. I get 2?
Yeah, sure.
2 attacks.
Oh, well, I can't do my Shield of Faith because I forgot it's not my turn. So I'm just gonna do my second attack. And that's no. That's not good.
Ginormous no, because it was a natural 1.
Damn it.
Oh, add a d4.
Yeah.
I mean...
So let's say this one is a skelly.
It's a 9.
No, that does make a difference. Sorry. If it was a zombie, you would have been all right, but it wasn't. Okay. Good to know.
There are so many. How are we going to fight all of these things?
And that is my turn.
That's your turn. Excellent. Good job. It's
Guys,
now Rhal's go.
I have no psionic points left. I have 10 left out of 32.
Rhal, you're surrounded by zombies and skeletons all around you. It's literally like a horror movie. What are you doing? Some of them seem to be getting disinterested and are probably about to move away, but that's not yet.
I'm going to keep doing my boxing thing. He has put on his boxing face, and he's being careful in his fighting.
I need to know, are you still trying to taunt them to attack you?
He's showboating a little bit. Yeah, as he would in a normal fight, basically. This is the first time that everyone has seen Rhal like put on a confident, like, proper fighting thing. Otherwise, he's kind of just sloppy and recklessly, like, trying to hit as many times as he can. He's never, like, trying to focus on dodging. And here he's actually, like, proper trying to, like, focus on how he's fighting.
Is he bobbing and weaving and
fighting?
You're doing all, in that case, take another performance check for me.
Okay. In other words, every turn he is doing his what is it called? Patient defense.
Does he float like a butterfly and sting like a bee?
Why is it? Well, that was a natural 20. I accidentally rolled at disadvantage, but that's another natural 20.
Sure. A big bunch of them that looked like that they were going to be going away were just like you see the zombies like turn their head, and at the corner of your eyes you like a little like kind of like a little like kick flip in between your legs or something, and they're just like, wait, what's that? And they just turn en masse to look at you again. You actually think you're bringing in more of them than you did the first time round, as they all coming in towards you. Okay, roll your attacks.
That's a 10 to hit for 8 plus a d4 for balances thing.
Yes.
Does it hit without balances thing, or do I need to roll
It'll
that?
hit. Basically, with balances thing, it'll hit.
21 to hit for 5 damage, and then he's going to spend the other key point to do his
dodge.
Defense. Yes.
Dodge. For the love of dodge. Okay. You do destroy one of the zombies. Nah, fuck it. It doesn't get back up. You do destroy one of the zombies, but the skeleton you just crack a little bit, like across the rib cage, but it doesn't go down. There are loads of them still here. They are swarming in at you on something chronic. The rest of you can see this going on as it is now Zaltanna's go.
I'm gonna do the Shield of Faith. I want to cast my last spell slot to do Shield of Faith on what's his face?
Hi.
Trevor?
Yes.
Thanks.
So that he gets +2 bonus to his AC. And then I am going to do the attacking.
Okay, go for it.
10 and 13.
Both of those would hit, yeah. Actually, no, the first one you need to roll a d4.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
It's a 14.
All right, your basically with Kalimon, the truly great greatsword, you're beginning to cut a swathe through these undead skeletons that are really, really close to you. And you guys just hear like the cracking of bones and the splintering of of bone everywhere as it kind of like turns mostly into talcum powder, at least one of them. The other one's looking less like talcum powder, more like really heavy sand. But it's still hanging on as you've destroyed most of one of its rib cages. It's now top of the round. And I'm going to roll. You've managed to protect Trevor from being hit this round, partly due to Rhal's fucking incredible performance rolls, which is honestly the reason no one attacks him. Let's fingers crossed for the other side, shall we?
Come on, tight ass. Come on.
I'm genuinely nervous.
Come on. Come on. Come on. That's a 1. That's a 1.
It's a 1. They completely miss. Okay. As Titus is standing on the other side, and you see one of the honorable dead basically just dive like behind Titus, as you see one of these like monstrous creatures slash down at his head. You see this honorable dead take the blow and just fizzle into nothingness. Off in the distance, you see a small like flash of light, and you assume he's running back into the meld. As they complete the last round of their needing to concentrate, you feel this wash of heat. And as one, everyone is basically kind of almost compelled to turn and look. You can, if you want. I will give you this option not to, but you will feel this. But we are seeing this. The orb itself glows brightly and sets completely on fire. From the edges themselves of this big portal, you see the fire like consuming the portal slow, like very, very quickly, almost in a snap, heading down towards the orb itself. The orb itself just goes off like a complete puff of smoke, and you just see the portal itself closing and closing. You see Titus on the other side, frozen, stuck, not unable to move. But you see Trevor able to move and put his hands out and shake them about as he's on fire. He looks around at the rest of you. He nods respectfully to Zaltanna for the shield that he's been given. And as the portal begins to very quickly, within the space of 2 seconds, close that 15-foot diameter, at the very last moment, you see Trevor dive through the portal, and then as it closes and this raging energy bursts forth, and the undead around you cripple and fall to the ground.
Damn.
Did we level up?
Yeah.
Hello everyone, Balance here, voiced by Arch. Thank you as always for listening, it's greatly appreciated. I have a few things to get through quickly, so here goes nothing. In case you missed it, we have a Patreon. Go to patreon.com/tldpod to help support us and get some cool bonuses as well. We've got something special planned when we hit our $100 goal, in that we'll be doing a special side campaign set on the continent of Kino. I'm rather keen on doing this, as I'd like to see what Kythea's homeland is like, if you know what I mean. Also, one benefit that we have is a special shout-out at the end of an episode, like this one right now. Thank you to Ellie Blue for being a supporter of the show. It is greatly appreciated. And if you would like to have your name shouted out at the end of an episode like this, then go become a patron, and we will do the same thing for you. As always, make sure to leave a 5-star rating and review on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts. This is one of the best ways that you can help us out, as it gets the word out to others who can potentially discover the show. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at TLDpod, where you can find a link to our Discord server, where you can chat with fellow fans of the show, as well as the rest of us, the cast of the show. The link can be found on our Where to Find Us pinned tweet, and we hope to see you there. Last but certainly not least is we have a special deal with our friends at Skullsplitter. If you need to get dice, if you need to get dice bags or cases, containers, I would highly recommend checking them out. We have a special deal for our listeners only. You can find out the details on how to get a free metal die in the description of this episode. Thank you all once again for listening, and until next time, farewell.
The
Spot Network. Imagine what your idea can do.